Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today for you, I have a bow. Recently, I went to the Purveyor and I bought a whole bunch of ranged weapons and they were all really terrible with the exception of this bow. It is anti-armor, plus 50% VATS hit chance, and faster movement speed while aiming. It's effectively a 2-star, but it's a really good 2 stars. The character I'm on is my dedicated bow character. Typically, I would put plasma on a bow because that's what I like. It does a little bit of nice extra damage. So I wasn't going to put that on this. And I have a crossbow with explosive. So the only thing I haven't really tried is flaming. So I decided to put flaming arrows on this. And I've played with it a bit and I really like it. It doesn't do a ton of extra damage, but I think it looks really cool. Now, bows generally have really good range once you put one of the sights on them. I just used iron sights. But that increases the range to over 300. Now, the VATS accuracy number is 56, which is really low, and you would think based on that bows are not accurate, and I have found that to be completely wrong. Bows I find to be very accurate, even without that second legendary star. So I think with the extra VATS hit chance, these should be able to hit pretty much every single time. Now, as far as the build goes, I have all of the bow perks maxed out, including Bow Before Me. I also have Grenadier. That actually does increase the radius of the fireball. It doesn't really do much in the way of damage. It could be good for tagging. It could also be useful for friendly fire, but it just looks really neat. That's why I actually have it, just because I like the way it looks. I also have Party Girl. That works really well with Sweetwater Special Blend. I'm getting an extra 12 perception with that, so that's really nice. That actually helps a lot with the hit percentage. And this is a crit build, so we'll be using Critical Savvy and Better Criticals. I also have Follow Through maxed out for extra damage when our first shot doesn't kill the target. The armor I'm using is just a mix of covert scout pieces, and I have them all shadowed, so that should help us stay hidden for those sneak attacks. I have Eagle Eyes for extra critical hit damage and extra perception, and I have Bird Bones for the extra agility to help with stealth. And I also use Blight Soup to deal extra critical damage. So Super Mutant heads tend to be rather small targets, and so from this distance, getting 92% is kind of nuts, and that has everything to do with that extra 50% hit chance on the pretty good damage too. Oh, there we go. Only took 2 shots, but you can see that fire damage. I just really like the fire effect. I mean, the fire damage really isn't doing a whole lot, but I just think it looks really cool. And if it looks really cool, then that makes it worth it. So you can see like the extra area of effect damage on that hound. It took, there's a little bit of damage, but nothing that's actually meaningful. But we do have adrenaline maxed out, so yeah, if we keep this going, our damage should actually get a pretty decent rate. That was a critical hit. But you can see the area of effect is actually pretty good for tagging. This could be very useful in something like Radiation Rumble. I could tag the enemies, plus I could heal the NPCs. So all in all, I'm really liking the fire. As you can see, the damage is very nice. And I have been told that playing in third person, that looks like that bugged out a little bit, yeah. Oh no, I did some damage. I have been told that in third person, the draw speed on the bows is quicker, and it kind of feels like it is. I don't normally play in third person with the bow. I like playing in first person.
I got a treat for you.
I mean, I generally like playing that way with rifles anyway. With rifles, with rifles and bows. But I gotta say, I'm kind of liking the third person. Now, going in and out of buildings, obviously the camera is kind of difficult, but it does... I don't know. I'm not really sure. I haven't timed it, so I don't really know if that actually... But you can see I'm able to stay hidden, but this, bow does really nice work. Yeah, I love that VATS hit chance. The VATS hit chance, plus the just inherent range that the bow has. Yeah, this thing can hit... it does really nice work, and it's a lot of fun. Now, I imagine that if you played this as a low health character, the damage would just be off the charts. I don't. I'm playing full health, but I'm still very happy with the damage I'm seeing. Let's see, did that? Oh yeah, it did most of his health. Most of the health. But as we kill stuff and stack that adrenaline, the damage should get really high. But you can see the damage over time from the fire just... It's not really anything. I mean, for extra damage, I would not recommend fire. I think either explosive or plasma is the best option. But for just the effect, I really like... I like that big old fireball. Oh, there we go. He was hiding from me. That's kind of weird. It's kind of glowing green. But there we go. Now, just for point of reference, I have unequipped Grenadier, and this is what the fireball looks like without Grenadier. Yeah, we get a little bit of fire, just kind of lingers. So It's a nice little flame we got right there. But when you re-equip Grenadier, then you get that. So, you know, it says it doubles the size, but to me that seems a lot more than double. So that's why I use it, mainly just for the visuals. Now the downside of the bow, let's see here. I think, okay, that wasn't much damage at all. That was a critical hit. Now the Mirelurks, oh, okay. So the splash damage actually aggroed them, which is good. That's been an issue since the update, is Mirelurks are showing up as neutral, and then you can't VATS them. So let's see, I know there's a Mirelurk King over here. I just saw him. Let's see if we can do some splash damage over there. Just aggro the, okay, Blood Eagles. Savage Mirelurk King with that was a critical hit. I don't think I killed it, I don't know. No, not even close. Not even close. He's fighting with a Blood Eagle, but a critical hit should finish him off. And the Blood Eagle was finished off as well. So let's see what we can do against a Mirelurk Queen. Now, let's see if I can cripple those. Go for the spouts. Probably can't cripple them. Critical hit, though. Let's see if I do a face shot. Pretty okay damage. And there's a Mirelurk. There we go. Yeah, them showing up as neutral is kind of frustrating for a VATS person, but definitely need to stay hidden with her. And I had a critical. I didn't use it. Okay. Let's be a little tactical here. No need to be there we go. All right. We'll get it done eventually. Yeah, critical hits are nice. They just do, she has so much health. But we're doing okay. As long as we can stay hidden and don't back into a tree, we'll be fine. And we did the job. So another option that I could have gone with on the bow is I could have done ultra sight arrows. That would just do more flat damage. And the reason I don't do that is because that's just kind of boring. You get no visual thing. It's just regular plain old arrows. Ooh, nice damage on the criticals. But yeah, I love the effect on this. I wish the fire actually did. I actually don't think the fire's really doing much of anything, but man, it sure looks cool. And there you have it. Bows do really nice damage. It could be a lot of fun. So yeah, get a bow. Bows are great. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit one of the buttons down below, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.